All right, so now that I have drawn my oval, now it is time to start doing my face grid. So whether I start from, and I forgot to put my center line in my, my Jamboard, so I'm just going to add that really quickly. I can either start with my center line, and then I can put my eye line in. So if I see my eye line's a little above halfway, so I'm using my fingers and I'm measuring, figuring out it's about here, and it's going across. So I can start with kind of that X, or I would recommend starting with that X. From here is where you get to choose. So you can either start with, okay, I'm doing my center line, and then I want to do my nose line is halfway down, and I've got my nose, and then my mouth line is a little above halfway, and I've got my mouth, and I'm kind of doing all my horizontals first. Or once I've got that center line and that eye line, I can say, oh, well, this eye is here, and then there's a space of an eye between an eye, and then there's a space of an eye, or there's another eye space, and then my nose is my nose is 2 eyes down, 2, so that line that I did before is kind of right. My nose should be my nose, and now I'm looking at my specific line, so this line should come down here, and that's where the edge of that nose line is, and this line kind of comes at an angle because of the angle of my face. That one comes in a little bit more. Then I've got this line here, so I can kind of work between using those Miss Russell ideas and using the straight lines. So I can say, okay, well, my mouth is supposed to be about 2 eyes. It's a little bit, in my photograph, it's a little bit much, but you see how I'm using my hands to measure, and I'm getting my grid on there. I'm going to get my neck in here. I get my other neck in here. I'm going to get that little piece of the ear here. Whoop. I'm going to make sure I have my hairline, and I've got my kind of hair coming out and around. And then there is my final grid. Once you've got your grid, you should take a picture of it and insert it into your Google Sketchbook.